before you get to shine. Wanna see you low down when you up, I ain't.
Anthony Davis, welcome back to NBA 2K TV, and more importantly, welcome back to the NBA 2K cover.
All right, thank you.
So in NBA 2K16, you shared a cover, a trio. Now you're the sole man on the cover of NBA 2K20. What does that feeling mean to you?
It's amazing. Obviously it was an honor to be on 16, with the other two phenomenal guys, James and Steph. But now you always dreamed of being on the cover, especially by yourself. So now I got the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Thank you for joining us. Tonight, the Utah Jazz squaring off against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And the Lakers last year showing improvement with LeBron, but still falling short of a championship. Kenny, in your estimation, what is the timeline for this team?
Obviously you want to start winning this year. Man, but make the most. You got to just make the most, Ernie. You got to. Of LeBron, he's only got maybe 4 or 5.
The Lakers don't stay down for a long time. Definitely have good management in place. That said, if your goal is to win multiple titles, Ernie,
it's going to be tough.
LeBron, got to get that first one.
It's going to be tough.
That's it for now. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you say we go courtside and talk to Kevin Harlan?
Yeah.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes to defend its home court. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Chris Webber's joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is a look at the upcoming schedule for the Jam. On Saturday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. Then on Monday, they head out on the road to face the Suns in Phoenix.
And when you look at the Kings matchup, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, we're seeing a new trend in NBA practices. Coaches are marking the court in different ways to help players. Take, for example, a 4-point line, rewarding players for stretching their shooting range. And a corner three, in some cases, is worth 4 points in practice. And that encourages players to take that high-value shot. There's a lot of coaches thinking outside the box by drawing new boxes on the court. Kevin?
A lot of talk about this, David. Some new ground certainly to look at. Thank you. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the L.A. Lakers.
I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that, but
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, inside we have Ingles and Go. They're the wings, and it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Green. Here's Kuzma. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Takes some strength to finish through that kind of contact, and Kuzma's definitely put in his share of work in the weight room.
Now here is Conley. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. I mean, he didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Gobert, and James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder. They found ways to get their guys good looks.
And a lot of it is moving without the ball. When you do that, things tend to open up.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Mitchell looking it over. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring...
Well, you might think at 6'3" in shoes, Donovan Mitchell is undersized for the shooting guard position. But his combination of strength and length, along with the athleticism, help him to hold his own.
Now here is Davis. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Jazz have gone... Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Clock at 6. Passes it to Gobert. Mitchell outside. High post shot. A rebound by the Lakers. Greg, nowadays teams looking for +6 players. That's a player whose arm span exceeds their height by at least 6 inches.
Donovan Mitchell, how about a +9? I mean, a 10 wingspan. Those long arms, the reason for the Spider nickname. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. And Davis sends it back. Right side, Rondo. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Loads it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now here's Rondo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Bogdanovich. Davis kicks to Rondo. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And let's check out the stats for Rondo. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 9 points per, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing defense gives him.
Conley gets the bucket.
The shifty nature of Conley, Greg, I mean, he uses it so well when he sees a lane open up.
Outside Rondo, the tray, drains the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Ingles. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Over Rondo. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now James. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against.
Just on offense. He played great D. Blocked 2 shots. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot he didn't do in that game.
Jazz trail by 4. Conley with it. Pass to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock is at 3. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Utah again with the bucket. James outside. Here's Kuzma. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 4. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. Coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Now here's LeBron following the miss by Donovan Mitchell.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength and size.
Here's Conley. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Mitchell. The putback. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers leading by 6. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of...
Now here's James. He's got 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
First one falls for him.
Well, when he joined the Lakers, LeBron knew it would be a challenge. Joining a young team with a losing record. It's reminiscent of his return to Cleveland. But this go-round...
With right now, JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Danny Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And under the microscope in Los Angeles, some questions about LeBron's leadership, sitting apart on the bench and Chris courting other superstar players.
Well, I mean, and when you're losing, everything gets magnified, Kevin. We all know that. Continues to prove him wrong. He just wants to get back on that winning track because that would do a lot to quiet.
Jazz trail by 8. And the pass to Moutier. Back to Exum. Outside Green. Kicks it to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1.
Taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Back to LeBron. Passes it to Cook. McGee finds Caldwell-Pope. LeBron against O'Neal. Here's McGee. And here is LeBron. He's got 8. Howard, the pass to McGee. A beautiful reverse layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Moutier. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
O'Neal misses. Lakers leading by 8. The drive.
Watch out. Watch out. James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws.
Utah's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Back to Exum. Green taking his time here. Pass to Moutier. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Bradley's checked in for LeBron. Moutier, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Cook. And McGee kicks to Caldwell-Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Howard. The 15-footer, good. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very this game.
Now here's Exum playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Moutier pass to O'Neal. The basket good off the assist from Moutier. O'Neal's got his second bucket tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now the pass to McGee. Back to Cook. Lakers passing it around. Caldwell-Pope. And again, it's the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Back to Exum. Green. Now, here is O'Neal. Feeds it to Exum. He kicks it to Moutier. Green breaking loose. Moutier, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
Count that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. It's a 14-point game. Exum with a wide-open look. The three-pointer, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Now here is McGee. He's guarded closely. Caldwell-Pope outside. Clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession.
Jazz trail by 14. Now, Moutier.
I got him.
From as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, leading by 14. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. One of the better two-way guards in the NBA, Mike Conley, said his inspiration growing up was none other than Gary Payton.
He's one of my favorite players growing up. I had Gary Payton jersey, had the shoes, everything. So when I looked at a player, I was like, you know, he plays on both ends. I want to be able to do that too.
And you know, Conley, maybe not the size of Payton, but Greg, he's always taken the challenge defensively.
And you can see how much of an influence the glove had on Conley.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Out there with Exum. Then there's Green. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Davis at the center filling out the middle. Here's Caruso. 8 points his last outing. Howard with it. And Davis pulls it down.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both look up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation. 18, 19.
Now, here's Exum. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And here's Exum. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, such a tough defender. Bradley doesn't take a play off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
With the shot. The feed to Caldwell Pope. Deflects the pass. Lets it go from deep. By 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Moutier against Dudley. Here's Green. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So we're going to say they're going to be familiar with each other, huh? Each other tonight, so much changes from year to year.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Moutier with the basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Dudley. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Jazz trail by 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Moutier. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick. Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Here's Rondo, following the bucket by the Jazz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, and Rondo strong through the contact.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. The dish now to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Drills the three-pointer. He has 6.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
5. Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. at number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter, and it's Davis with the jam.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he should.
5. Rondo finds Green. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Green missing. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 7 to the middle. Pass to Kuzma. The shot misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, the floor general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Rondo looking over the floor. Davis against Kuzma. From deep, Green. And again, the Lakers no good.
Difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without fouling. He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Here's Rondo after Ed Davis's score. Oh, Kuzma's in position. He lobs it up, and it's Mitchell with the jam. Mitchell's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And I think we'd agree, Chris, one of the great players never career for Mike Conley.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. And let me give you the other name. That's Rod Strickland. But to Mike Conley's credit, it's always been the team goals that's mattered to him most. I mean, he wants to realize every bit of his potential. But beyond that, he wants to win a title.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James checked in for Alex Caruso. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
For Los Angeles, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. 13 draft. Just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick.
Here's James following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. On the wing, Green. Left side, Davis. Kicks it to Cook. Pass to Green. Lakers passing it around. Kuzma can't get it to go. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. But Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Was there any steal in the 2017 draft bigger than like they found a franchise player with him?
I mean, to see a player his age come in and just be an elite scorer is impressive. Very explosive in transition, but also in the half court. Reminds you a bit of Westbrook or a young D-Wade with how he plays.
Here's LeBron. The shot that time, not on target. Gobert with the defensive effort. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Lakers trail by 6. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
Utah with the ball. Conley feeling it out. The teardrop falls in. Conley's got 8 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
Outside, Green. It's stolen by Gobert. From 18 feet away. And it's good off the back rim and in. And it's an 8-point Jazz lead.
And his shot, has come around. For most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Cook, the pass to Davis. Over Gobert. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. Conley with the 3. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Gobert, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job to take all of the heat. Being a you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job. Okay, we don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win. And so, yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
We sure will. LeBron against Bogdanovich. James finds McGee. And here is Davis over Ingles. Los Angeles with another miss. Down low from inside. That's in. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's LeBron. 12 points for him. Inside, Davis. And the shot goes down.
And have not had as much success in the paint this quarter. Everything has been from the perimeter.
And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Jazz have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And Kevin, just look at the career of Mike Conley. Early on, looking over his shoulder, felt his spot was up for grabs, and then a chip on his shoulder, trying to get that star recognition. Well, through it all, he stayed in the lab and kept working.
Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Lakers trail by 9. Bradley passes to Cook. Now Howard. They double up James. The pass to Cook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. Jazz leading by 6. Outside Conley. Get the teardrop. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Back. Passes it to Cook. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's stolen by Green.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. You want to close this quarter with momentum.
On the wing, Ingles. Gobert with a wide-open look. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Utah. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, Quinn, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be.
Pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter didn't play out the way Utah had hoped. A big part of the problem was their defense and inability with a sky-high shooting percentage against. In the second quarter, it was a whole new ballgame. Instead of getting pushed around, they were the team dictating the style and the pace and are now 6 points in front. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
It was just Donovan Mitchell imposing his will. Physically gifted, coachable, and the man works tirelessly. So much heart in this game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side. Guys making good cuts. It's enabled them. If they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up. And so for the Lakers right now, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3 slot. Here's Conley, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Lakers on D. Mitchell with it. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the dunk by James.
Got to be in awe, James. An offensive juggernaut. It's caught fire here tonight.
And so they lead by 4. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. To the inside. Ingles can't get it to go.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
It's a hand on it. Kuzma kicks to Green. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Green's got his first basket of the night. For you, first bucket here in the second half. Green against Mitchell. And it's Conley penetrating. Nice shot by Gobert.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 16, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. With a break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounder. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here is Mitchell. He's got 16. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Clock at 4. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing.
Green missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Ingles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris, you've been a commentator for the NBA Vegas Summer League. Amazing how much that event has grown.
Oh, how about this year? The Chinese, the Croatian national team. I mean, come on. It's just this is a global game, and we're bringing all of them to Vegas to let fans go up in there and watch them and watch rookies of the years. I mean, this is awesome. You got to love how forward-thinking the NBA is. This is really cool to watch.
It is. Now here's Davis. They double him with Mitchell. Kuzma, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell right side. The second effort, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 4 this quarter.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Offensive rebound. Here's Kuzma, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Kuzma's got 12.
Masterful at timing, when to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma excels at getting the right position.
Davis against Gobert. This is to Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. There's the triple. They get it again.
You know, his positioning near the Hughes. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
James outside. Pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Green. James, the bounce pass. Here's Davis. Outside for Rondo. There's the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 10 points for Rajon Rondo.
And every now and then, Rondo will surprise you with the occasional triple, showing it off there with range.
Jazz leading by 5. Here is Conley. He's got 11. Now, here's Ingles. Outside Conley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
Lots of room, and again it's Utah. Now Rondo. LeBron outside. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
Timeout is called. First
strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. Utah also making some changes. Ed Davis is checked in for Joe Ingles. O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. The Jazz have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
74% from the line.
He doesn't get the second one. Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Davis. To the paint, here's James. Gobert with the block. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Now the dish to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. 6 to shoot. Here's Exum. Count it from 12.
I mean, he's out there on an island all by himself. I mean, good job to stay cool and drink.
LeBron against O'Neal. The foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Lakers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Moutier, he's checked in for the Jazz. Free throw good, LeBron. Utah leading by 3. Exum with it. And Davis sends it back.
Well, he has to work. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots off.
Here's James.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk.
Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Exum dishes to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Davis, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And one step ahead.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 25. Caldwell Pope finds Kuzma. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Gobert. That one drops.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Now, here's Mitchell. 18 points for him. And good that time. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Ed Davis. And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. 9 as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Look here, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
And let's check out stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Davis on the follow. Davis has got 11.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, James. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
Here's Caruso, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Davis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Ed Davis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Lakers have shot 6 of 7 at the line. That one is off. Los Angeles making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
And here's Exum. Mitchell outside. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And now it's up to 25 points for Donovan Mitchell. Lakers trail by 3. And they double up LeBron. Caldwell Pope dishes to McGee. Back to Caldwell Pope. Fires from the wing. And that one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick and roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
Here's Moutier. 6 points for him. Shot clock at 6. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And LeBron throws it down hard. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Utah's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now, Moutier. Looking to get it going. It's good. Moutier's got 8 points. L.A. has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Now, here's Bradley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's good from Moutier on the assist by Exum. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made.
Pass to Bradley. Back to James. Outside, Davis fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Now, Moutier. He's got 10. Davis up top. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Again, the Jazz score.
And gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Mitchell against James. Caldwell Pope outside. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Caldwell Pope's got 4 this quarter.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Exum kicks to Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Number 4 and 5 here. That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Green comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. The Jazz also changing it up. Bogdanovich is checked in for Emmanuel Moutier. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Exum. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. With the ball. 10 points for him. Caldwell Pope on the wing. McGee's shot is off.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Jazz leading by 4. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. At the forward spots, it's Bogdanovich and Ingles. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. And it's Green in at the 5. And the technical free throw is good.
Oh, the former veteran in the NBA. I mean, he's bounced around the last handful of years, but he's a smart player who still knows how to make an impact.
Now here's Conley. And here is Ingles. Launches a 3. Shot's good by Green. Green's got 4 this quarter.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
And for Green, who is almost out of the a great career.
He has, Kevin. I mean, he's never been an all-star, but his production has never been lacking at any of his stops. I mean, lately, Green has been best as a leader for the second unit, who came up with a handful of scores every game.
Now here's Rondo. Outside, Green. He can't get that one. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been...
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Rondo, following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Rondo passes to Caldwell Pope. Can they get it? But they get it back. Here's McGee. It's good.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. And that one misses. Here's Kuzma, outside for Rondo. Clock at 6, to the middle. Here's Howard. Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a great play, and he does it without foul.
And again, the Lakers no good.
He is just really almost playing for the other team.
In there.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. And we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Conley. He kicks to Mitchell. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump To 14 now for the Jazz.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Rondo against Conley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a four-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film. Once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in.
Far from just a perimeter threat. I like watching Conley go to work with the basketball.
Now here's James. Outside, Green. Kuzma against Ingles. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Kuzma can't get it to go. 14-3 run right now. And here's Ingles outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Jazz lead by 18.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
On the wing, James. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to...
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Green outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Have to stay down on the pump fake. Once Kuzma has you fooled, he goes straight into contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good. Jazz leading by 18. Conley finds Mitchell. Over Green. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
James looking around. The 11-footer. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Covered by LeBron. Howard against Conley. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Howard. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Green, no luck.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
By Donovan Mitchell. James against Bogdanovich. Braun right side. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Howard. Here's Rondo. Offensive rebound. Howard's shot is good.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Now Conley. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert down low. He's guarded by Howard. And rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gobert.
First free throw is good. Davis is checked in for Dwight Howard. He hits one, then...
He's done a lot lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Conley, and finished off by Conley.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Following the bucket by the Jazz. Tries from 10. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz leading by 19. Pass to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, man, a decent passer at the point guard position. Conley, the more he passes, the better his team is.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And Kuzma slams it in.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh.
Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. No one near Conley as he lets it go. No good from outside. LeBron outside. Ingles with the rebound. Ingles has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Takes a 3. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off.
His 3-point game hasn't been there for him. Moment he could get his touch back.
Here's Davis. Here's Kuzma. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
And here's Conley outside. Another miss by Conley. Lakers trail by 17. LeBron James on the wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at it, taking it strong and picking up the foul.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Now here is Conley. Gobert with it. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. Oh, here's Mitchell. Over Green. The Jazz with another miss. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now here's Conley. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Over Rondo. That one off the back iron and out. Green, the pass to Kuzma. Passing it around, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And the longer the run goes on, the more momentum will swing their way.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by the Lakers. They need this one, and the layup is up and in. Mitchell's got 44.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
For Rudy Gobert.
Shooting for Los Angeles. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations. They're looking to get the most out of every possession, frustrated and miss even 1 free throw right now.
Now here is Davis. Conley for 3, hits the 3-point bomb. Conley's got 20.
I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Utah.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Mike Conley.
And open jumpers on what seemed like every possession.
And here's Daniels. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Jacks up a 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Moutier looking around. Here's Williams-Goss. He's guarded by Dudley. He kicks it to Moutier. Releases. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Here's Kuzma. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
A fluid athlete with good footwork. The sky's the limit for Kuzma offensively.
Here's Williams-Goss. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Niang. 5 on the clock. Inside. Passes it to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Now, here's Moutier. He's covered by Daniels. And here's Moutier. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think...
You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Dante Exum, Dante, still a young guy in this league. What do you want to focus on with your development?
I think it's just staying in the defensive end. Sometimes in the heat of the play, you kind of lose sight of it, and it's just about staying in there and just helping your teammates out. So,
a very young guy on a very good team. Thank you, Dante. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.